Hello. The topic of this video will be to discuss the Excel sheet uploads for the customer template. The customer template is provided in the Connect data section of the admin dashboard. I've had a lot of questions from users wondering exactly where this data sheet fits into the overall picture of RepSpark and the Accelerate site. So I want to go over an example of uploading the sheet and how to fill it out, and then to describe the concept of where this data lives and why it's vitally important to be able to place orders through your site and then create user accounts who can log in. So I'm going to log in here to my test website as an administrator, as all of you are. This is the video for administrators. When I arrive at the site, I'm going to go to my admin dashboard. This step makes the most sense after you've already set up your products and inventory. So you're at the point where you have your products in, you have your images in, you've uploaded some inventory amounts for those products. You may even have built your catalogs and assortments. So you have all of the visual elements in place to sell your product. Now you need to get the customer information in there so that you can sell to them and you can have reps sell to them. Okay, so heading to the Connect Data section, I will go here to the Customer section and I'll download the Excel template. Use this link the first time you create customers. Every time you add additional customers moving forward, you'll download the sheet that has existing data. So you'll continue to build upon the sheet. All right, so I have a sheet already ready to go for example purposes. This is what the sheet would look like if it were blank. It would just be one row with the column headers. So it's important to fill out as much of this sheet as possible. I'll go column by column and talk about the importance of each. The two columns in yellow here, customer code and name, these are important for establishing the customer accounts that are approved for your reps to sell to. Without a record of an account for the customer information, we can't attach that information to an order. So every time you start an order, you have to have a customer that you assign it to. This is where we create those records. These are customer accounts. Okay, so in this example, ABC Company, Alpha Company, has two entries, one for each store, location 100, location 200. Over here in columns L and M, we have the associated salesperson code and salesperson name who owns that account. It's important to have both salesperson's codes and customer codes and salesperson codes uploaded first into your system so that RepSpark knows who your active accounts are for both customers and reps. We can't have a user log in to the system as either a customer or a sales rep without first establishing what those records are and what the associated codes are. Now you may say, well, I don't have any customers yet. You might be a B2B business that's just starting out. That's okay. As you sign them up, you can add them to the sheet, upload them quickly, and then they will have a reference record in RepSpark against which they can create their user accounts. And by user accounts, I mean people who can log into RepSpark and use the features just like we're doing here. Filling out the form left to right, most of this information is just the store information itself. You don't need to include a fax number. That field is deprecated, but still in the data. Shipping method, FedEx, UPS, UPS Ground, etc. If you have something pre-populated for a customer, it'll automatically show when you create the order. You don't have to select the option. It's good to fill these out if you know the information. Same thing with terms. Net 30, net 45, credit card, these are all options I've seen people add. So once we create the sheet and we have some records to upload, we're going to go ahead and save these, close out the file. Now we are ready to upload this file into our website. So same as with the other sheets, just drag and drop it in here. Now, what we have done is we have uploaded 4 customer records into the site. The quickest way to see if this worked is to actually go to the My Orders section. This is a kind of a shortcut. You can see the drop down now for customers and salespersons. So if you click the customer drop down here and then click the all button, you'll now see that we have 4 customers to choose from. We have Alpha Company 1 and 2. We have the Enigma company and the Omni group. Each one of these is owned by a specific rep code. In this case, Bob is the rep for Alpha Company, both locations, and is the rep for the Enigma Company and Omni. So what this all means is once we create a sales rep user account for Bob or for Ann, when they log in, not as an admin, but as a sales rep, they will have their code tied to their account and they can't remove it with the X. So what that means is Ann, when she goes to her customer lists, she will only see the 2 companies that are tied to her name. So I'm going to stop this video here and then I'll start up another one about user accounts. But just a quick recap, we want to use our data sheet as the source of truth for who our customers are and who our reps are. So this does 2 things. It ties reps and companies together, but it also establishes the short codes that we will be using for later when we create user accounts. So when you invite a sales rep user to join your team, there needs to be a sales rep code already created in the website for him or her to attach their record to. Same thing for a customer. If you want a representative from Alpha Company to be able to log into the site and create orders, when that customer record is created, we will tie that customer code to their user profile. Thanks for watching. I know this is a topic that can be somewhat tricky, so please reach out to us at success@RepSpark if you have any issues with this. It is important that you get this added to your site as you're setting it up so that you can use the entire features and be able to make orders and place them all the way through to completion. Thanks again for watching.